Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. So I'll cover the current affairs of 8th of January. I'm starting with the second week of January. Let's start. Which of the following has been awarded the best police station of India for 2023 at the 58th Director General of Police and Inspector General of Police conference that happened in Jaipur? Now DGP, IG, they are among the highest positions in the police services. So this conference took place in Jaipur. The best police station of India is the Rajendra Nagar police station, which is in Hyderabad in Telangana. Which is the second best? So second best is the Shergadi police station, which is in Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir. It's a 3-day conference, by the way. DGP IGP conference. It can be asked in the exam as well. And the third best is the Serampur police station. Serampur police station, which is located in West Bengal. It is located in West Bengal. So these are the 3 best police stations. And there are around 17,000 police stations in India. So to be in the top 3 is very, very difficult, but these are the best. Clear? Now who gives this list? This list is given by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs. These are the 3 best police stations in the entire country. Understood? And something from Telangana has also been number 1 recently. What is that? Now, for the first time, there is a delta ranking of the aspirational blocks in India. Aspirational blocks are your backward blocks, socio-economically backward blocks. There are 500 aspirational blocks in India, and the highest improvement was shown by the Tiriyani Kumaram Bhim block of Asifabad. Tiriyani Kumaram Bhim block, which is located in Asifabad, Telangana. It has got the first position in the entire country in the aspirational block program. And Telangana government, they have started a mobile app called Janvani Kalushya Nivarani. Janvani Kalushya Nivarani. Basically, this is a mobile app for addressing the problems of the people with respect to air pollution. And let me tell you, in Hyderabad, there is a company, Skyroot Aerospace. They have launched their rocket called Vikram 1 recently. And Skyroot Aerospace campus in Hyderabad is called Max-Q campus. So Max-Q is the name of the campus of Skyroot Aerospace, which is there in Hyderabad. Recently, 100 winners have been selected at the national level in the 3rd edition of the project Veer Gatha. It is a joint initiative of the Ministry of Defense and which ministry? Veer Gatha project was started by the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Education. So this is the 3rd edition, right? So the 3rd edition was launched when? The 3rd edition was launched on 13th of July 2023. This was the Veer Gatha version 3. Veer Gatha version 3, right? And you have to write an essay, you have to write a paragraph, and you have to write an essay or paragraph about the brave soldiers of India, the Gallantry Award winners, the Paramveer Chakra Award winners, or you can also write on the life story of any freedom fighter if you get inspired by them, like Rani Lakshmibai, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and the best essays or the best paragraphs will be awarded. And you won't believe there were like crores of entries, not even lakhs. There were crores of entries. So 100 winners have been selected at the national level. So there are 100 winners, 25 each from class 3 to class 5, class 6 to class 8, class 9 to class 10, and class 11 and 12. 25 winners from each of these categories, right? And 100 winners. Now all of the winners will get 10,000 rupees each. 100 winners who have written the best essays from the entire country, they will get 10,000 rupees each as the prize money, and they will also get to witness the Republic Day Parade. Republic Day Parade takes place at Kartavya Path, also known as Rajpath. Rajpath is the old name, Kartavya Path is the new name, right? So this was the 3rd edition of the project Veer Gatha. According to the recently released first advance estimates of the national income for the financial year 24 by the National Statistical Office, which works under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, what is the estimated real GDP growth during the financial year 24? Now financial year 24 has not ended. It will end on 31st of March 2024. but there are first advance estimates, and the GDP growth in this financial year is likely to be 7.3%. Of course, it will be revised later on when the actual data comes. So 7.3% is what we are projecting, the GDP growth rate, the real GDP growth rate in India. Is that clear? What is India's real GDP in rupees? So it is 171.79 lakh crore. This is the strength of our GDP, 171.79 lakh crore. And yeah, so it will show a growth of, it will show a growth of 7.3%. And what about these are early projections still, of course. Now, if you talk about the July to September quarter, July, August and September quarter of the current financial year 24, what was the GDP growth rate? 7.6%, as announced by the NSO. Indian economy grew 7.6% in the July, August and September quarter of the current financial year. And what was India's GDP growth rate from April, May and June? This quarter, the first quarter of the current financial year, it was 7.8%. Indian economy grew 7.8% in the April, May, June quarter, and in the July, August, September quarter, we grew at 7.6%. So don't forget that. Recently, Panchayat Se Parliament Tak program was held in the Central Hall of the Samvidhan Sadan in New Delhi. It was organized by the Institute of Constitutional Parliamentary Studies, ICPS Institute, in coordination with which organization? Panchayat Se Parliament Tak. So this program was organized by ICPS in partnership with the National Commission for Women. And it was inaugurated by Om Birla. Om Birla is the Lok Sabha Speaker. His constituency is Kota in Rajasthan. Basically, it's an awareness program for the women representatives of panchayats and urban local bodies. So if you are a woman heading a Gram Panchayat or a urban local body, then you should have a dream of making it to the parliament. Panchayat Se Parliament Tak. It was organized by ICPS in coordination with the National Commission for Women. Now 500 women were invited from panchayats or from urban local body who are heading any panchayat or urban local body, and they were motivated to go one step further and come to the parliament as a Lok Sabha or a Rajya Sabha member. So it is to inspire and empower the women who are working as grassroots leaders. And according to the Indian Constitution, at least 1/3 of the seats in every municipality, according to the 74th Amendment Act of the Constitution in 1993, or 1/3 seats in panchayat, according to the 73rd Amendment in the same year 1993, they must be reserved for women. So 1/3 seats in every municipality and every panchayat should be reserved for women. Understood? National Commission of Women was established in 1992 and Rekha Sharma is the chairperson. What is the name of the humanoid robot which has been recently unveiled by Google DeepMind and Stanford University? So this robot can cook just like a normal person. It can do a lot of human, daily activities like laundry. It can wash your clothes, and it is called Mobile Aloha. Mobile Aloha. So Google DeepMind and Stanford University, they have unveiled the humanoid. Humanoid means which can be doing activities like human beings. So this is said to be the future of home automation. It can do like it costs around $20,000. It's not cheap, it's very costly. So it's like a new helper at home. It will do a lot of your chores, lot of your daily activities like laundry, like watering the plants, like using vacuum cleaners, all of these activities it will do. And it will compete with other humanoid robots. For example, Tesla company has launched a robot called Optimus. It will compete with Optimus. It will also compete with a robot called Sophia. Sophia was launched by Hanson Robotics. Hanson Robotics. So there is a lot of competition now. In fact, there is a first time that a robot has been made as the CEO of a company. Now, which is this robot? So the robot is called Mika or Micah. And there is a company called Dictador. It's an alcohol company from Colombia. From Colombia, it has declared Micah as the CEO. Micah is a robot. Aditya L1 has arrived at its destination L1, the first Sun-Earth Lagrangian point on which of the following date? So the date is 6th of January 2024. Aditya L1 was launched from PSLV C57, right? It was the 59th mission of PSLV. This is India's first solar mission. And who was the project director? Project director was Nigar Shazi. She's a woman. Nigar Shazi was the project director. So what did we want to do with Aditya L1? We wanted Aditya L1 spacecraft. It was launched from Satish Dhawan Space Center from Sriharikota, right, on 2nd of September. And we want to better understand the sun. So where has it reached? Well, it has reached a point called Lagrangian point. Lagrangian point, L1. It is 1.5 million kilometer away from the Earth. So it is 1% of the distance between Earth and Sun. It is 15 lakh kilometer or 1.5 million kilometer from the Earth, which is 1% of the distance between Sun and the Earth. So essentially it will monitor the activities of the Sun. Let's move on. Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya is the Minister for Health and Family Welfare. He inaugurated India's first healthy and hygienic food street called Prasadam. In which city? You can see how neat and clean it is. Prasadam. All the street food will be available, and it has been inaugurated in Ujjain. Now, how many healthy and hygienic food streets do we want to set up in India? 100. And every street will be given 1 crore rupees for their transformation. And so Mansukh Mandaviya was also joined by Mohan Yadav, Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. Ujjain is the city on the bank of the Shipra River and famous for the Mahakaleshwar temple. 1 to 1.5 lakh people visit this temple daily. And Prasadam will have a lot of shops that will offer street food, but in a very hygienic way. And so how they have made sure that it is hygienic? Basically, it is the responsibility of the shopkeepers to dispose the garbage. It's a plastic free zone. All the chefs or all the cooks will wear gloves, cap and apron. And RO water, reverse osmosis, RO clean water will be used. And this is an initiative. Healthy and hygienic food streets, 100 we want to set up. This is an initiative by FSSAI, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. It is their initiative to set up 100 healthy and hygienic food streets. So this is India's first. It has been inaugurated in Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh. FSSAI works under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Is that understood? So this is what we call the Food Street Project. Now, Food Street Project is run by FSSAI. FSSAI is Ministry of Health in partnership with Ministry of Housing Urban Affairs. So there are two ministries that are involved in the Food Street Project. FSSAI, that is the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, right? And every 1 crore per food street per district will be given. 1 crore per food street per district will be given. Now, the Health Minister of India also launched another app called Manhit app. So this is an app for screening the mental health of the patients. India has signed the bilateral Hajj agreement with which country? Hajj Yatra is done in Saudi Arabia. The answer is Saudi Arabia. Smriti Irani, you can see, Minorities Affairs Minister, and Union Minister V. Muralidharan signed it in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. So how many people can go for Hajj pilgrimage in 2024? 1.75 lakh, 1,75,025. Approximately, you can say 1.75 lakh people from India. They have been finalized for Hajj 2024. Understood? And Hajj is an annual Islamic pilgrimage to Makkah. Makkah city is called the holiest city for the Muslims. In Hajj, you visit the Kaaba, which is the house of the Allah. And so it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Who among the following has been appointed as the permanent representative of India to the World Trade Organization that is based in Geneva? It is Senthil Pandian C. Senthil Pandian C. He replaces Brajendra Navneet. Right? He replaces Brajendra Navneet. Now you should know one more appointment. Mr. Vikas Sheel. Vikas Sheel has been appointed as the Executive Director in the Asian Development Bank in Manila. Vikas Sheel, Executive Director in the Asian Development Bank in Manila. Is that absolutely clear? The US has reached an agreement to extend its military presence at the Al Udeid Air Base for 10 years with which country? Now this is the largest American base in the Middle East called Al Udeid Air Base. It is in Qatar. Qatar is a major non-NATO ally. It is not a part of NATO, but it is still an ally of America. It is called non-NATO ally of America, Qatar. Qatar has allowed America to put 10,000 soldiers here at the Ad Udail Air Base. It is the largest air base of America in the Middle East. It is located very near to Doha in a desert. Recently, AirNet India's new integrated web portal for educational institutes has been launched. AirNet India is an autonomous scientific body under which ministry? So AirNet India is a body under Ministry of Electronics and IT. That is AirNet for you. It is based in Delhi and it's a non-for-profit scientific society. It's a scientific society of Ministry of Electronics and IT. So they will provide different types of services to the India's education institutes. What type of service? Like for example, the domain name system, DNS service, value added services, domain registration, all of these services they will provide to India's education institutes. Recently, the Palace of AJE has been reopened after 16 years and 20 million euros renovation project. It is in which country? The Palace of AJE, you can see this beautiful palace. It is located in Greece. It is located in Greece, right? So what is it? Basically, it was the seat of the Macedonia Empire, and this AJE, it was built by, King Philip II. King Philip II. Now, if you don't know who was King Philip II, he was the father of Alexander the Great. He was the father of Alexander the Great. So it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site also. And AJE Palace was destroyed by the Roman Empire in 148 BC. So it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was undergoing renovation in Greece. Now it has been opened to the public. Tropical cyclone Alvaro made landfall in which of the following country recently? Alvaro has hit recently Madagascar, the African country Madagascar, and this name Alvaro was suggested by Mozambique. It was suggested by Mozambique, and you can see the direction of the cyclone. So it has taken origin in the South Indian Ocean. From there it is going to hit Madagascar and then to Mozambique and Zimbabwe. So this is the cyclone, and recently one more cyclone has come called Cyclone Jasper. It has hit Australia, and the name Jasper was suggested by Australia itself. Who among the following has been honored with the 14th Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Award for Leadership in Agriculture? So this award is given to Professor B.R. Kamboj. He is the Vice Chancellor of Haryana Agriculture University, which is located in Hisar district of Haryana. So B.R. Kamboj has been given the M.S. Swaminathan Award for Leadership in Agriculture. He is the Vice Chancellor of Haryana Agriculture University, named after Chaudhry Charan Singh. So we call it Chaudhry Charan Singh, the former Prime Minister of India, Chaudhry Charan Singh. Chaudhry Charan Singh Haryana Agriculture University. Chaudhry Charan Singh's birthday, 23rd of December, we celebrate as Farmers Day, National Farmers Day. This award ceremony happened in the Rajmata Vijay Raje Scindia Agriculture University in Gwalior. And who gives this award? M.S. Swaminathan Award. So M.S. Swaminathan Award is given by a trust called the Trust for Advancement of Agriculture Sciences. The Trust for Advancement of Agriculture Sciences. This trust gives this award. It is named after M.S. Swaminathan, the father of Green Revolution in India. Which of the following country has banned its citizen from traveling to Russia or Ukraine for employment because of the war? So Nepal has banned its citizen from going to Russia or Ukraine for employment, because recently 10 Nepali young men were killed recently by the Russian military, and more than 200 Nepali soldiers, they are also serving in the Russian army. So a lot of Nepali people, they go to these countries for work, but because Nepal has a very low per capita income, but now they cannot go to Ukraine or Russia. Understood? And recently, let me tell you, Nepal has signed a contract to give 10,000 megawatt of power to India. 10,000 megawatt of power will be supplied by Nepal to India. Which of the following country has declared a moratorium on foreign research ships entering its waters for 1 year? No foreign research vessel can come near its waters, it is Sri Lanka. So there was a problem because China is trying to flex its muscles, and in October 2023, there is a Chinese research vessel called Xi'an 6 docked at the Colombo port for several days, and this was not acceptable to India. So, but now Sri Lanka will not allow any ship to come in its waters for research. So there is a 1 year of moratorium that has been set up by Sri Lanka. Which of the following scheme has won the first prize in the Innovation Sandbox presentation at the second annual Public Policy Dialogue Conclave of the Bharati Institute of Public Policy, Indian School of Business, Hyderabad? It is Swamitv scheme. Swamitv scheme is run by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. And in Swamitv scheme, the ownership of the land is verified. It is validated by the drone image, satellite imagery, right, and drone image. So Swamitv scheme also won the gold award in the National Conference on E-Governance, right, that happened in Indore. So it was given the gold award in the National Conference for E-Governance that happened in Indore in Madhya Pradesh in October 2023. It won the gold prize there also. Swamitv scheme has now won the first prize in the Innovation Sandbox category in the Public Policy Dialogue at ISB Hyderabad. Right? It's a central sector scheme. So Swamitv scheme was launched on 24th of April 2020. 24th of April 2022. 24th of April is the birth anniversary of B.R. Ambedkar ji, and it will complete by 2025 financial year or 31st March 2025. So it is to provide property validation solution for the rural India and decrease the property disputes. The foundation stone for the project on modernization and upgradation of Paradip Fishing Harbour has been laid. It is in which state? So Paradip Fishing Harbour will be upgraded. It is in Odisha. It is in Odisha. 108.91 crore rupees will be spent. This money will be given by the central government. It will be given by the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, right? And within 18 months, it will be completely modernized. So where is this located? Paradip Fishing Harbour is located on the right bank of the Mahanadi River in Jagat Singhpur district of Odisha. So that was a video for 8th of Jan. I'll see you in the video of 9th of Jan. Thank you for watching StudyIQ.